What's up, guys? Welcome to my channel. I am the Big Slim, aka Big Slim, and welcome to my very first YouTube video. And on my channel, we're going to be doing Marvel Contest of Champions content, walkthroughs, tips and tricks videos, everything, top 10 lists. We're going to be doing everything. Show off my account and show off everything. Show the content I've done, show off my champions, just to give you guys an idea of what my accounts look like. So I've been playing the game for about 4 years now. Technically 3 years, because I took a 1 year break in between that. So let's not even waste any more time. Let's take a look at my champions. So just to give you guys an idea of all my champions, I'm going to give you guys a full complete breakdown right here. And I'm just going to show off the more important one. Alright, so first let's talk about my Corvus. I pulled Corvus from the Nexus Crystal that they gave out on Black Friday, and I haven't regretted the decision taking Corvus to rank 5 at all. High damage output, immunities, crazy utility. What else can I say about Corvus that hasn't been said? Alright, so now let's talk about my Aegon. Aegon is the type of champion that I don't use on a day-to-day basis, but in the situations where I need him, I'm sure glad that I have him. I kid you not, the only reason I have Labyrinth of Legends 100%, my first Clear of the Abyss, is because I have Aegon. Aegon, once you get that combo to 999, it's just over. Yeah, so I don't regret taking him to rank 5 either. Now let's talk about Nick Fury. Nick Fury, I love Nick Fury. Crazy utility, crazy bleed damage. He's just amazing. The only thing that I don't like about Nick Fury is, yeah, you can't play him with suicides. I run suicides most of the time, so I really can't take advantage of Nick Fury most of the time. But when I take off suicides, he's my favorite champ. Love Nick Fury. Don't regret taking him to rank 5 at all. Alright, now let's talk about Stark Spidey. I took up Stark Spidey. I think Stark Spidey was my third rank 5, so it was a while ago, and I don't regret taking him to rank 5 either. Even though nowadays I don't really use him as much, he got me through so much content. I used him in Blade for my first clear Labyrinth. Used him all over Act 6.1, 6.2. Don't regret taking him to rank 5 either. Just don't use him as much as I used to. Alright, now let's talk about Void. I feel like I'm saying this a lot in this video, but Void is one of my favorite champions in the game. Just, what can you say about him? He can reverse healing. He can stop evade. He just has crazy passive damage. Used him a lot in the Abyss. He got me through the Mordo, the Iron Man Infinity War. What was the other boss in there? The Mephisto. He got me through there. Void, one of the more solid, safe champions to play in the game. Don't regret taking him to rank 5 at all. Now let's talk about Iceman. Okay, so Iceman is probably the first champion you see at rank 5. You're kind of like, what? Why did you take him to rank 5? Well, Iceman was my first rank 5. It's back when my only options were him and Hyperion, and I chose Iceman because of his immunities and his ability to tank level 3s. So I don't regret taking Iceman to rank 5 either. I know I don't use him as much today, but whenever I see a biohazard path, maybe I might whip out the Iceman. Yeah, he's like Stark Spidey. He's got me through a lot of content, so I can't really say I regret taking him to rank 5. Still a pretty good champion to me, in my opinion. Alright, now let's talk about Symbiote Supreme. Took Symbiote Supreme to rank 5 about 2 months ago. Symbiote Supreme, in my opinion, is the second best Mystic champion in the game. I know that's a little controversial, but I think he's better than Claire. Doom is probably the only champion that's better for him. Used him for all the Cosmic Champions in the Abyss. He was pretty solid for all of those except for Captain Marvel. That's a different story. But I still need to do the champion boss in 6.2 100%, so he's going to be useful there. Don't regret taking him up either. Strong nullifies everything. I'm going to just come out and say it. I'm not the biggest Domino fan in the world. However, I do recognize she's a great champion. High damage output. I think that her Awaken ability is highly underrated offensively. However, I think that just a few things holding her back from being a great champion. Despite those things, I don't regret taking her rank 5. I used her in Variant 2. She carried me through the entire Variant 2. I have to say I used her for about 90% of the fights in there. I'm still not the biggest fan of Domino because of her lack of immunities and things like that. However, She got me through Variant 2. Can't say I regret taking her to rank 5. Now let's talk about Quake, the queen of the science class. She's the best science character, hands down in my opinion. I just feel like in the right hands, Quake is probably the best character in the game. You can win a fight without even touching the opponent. I just can't say anything else about Quake. Quake's probably my favorite character in the game. No regrets to take her to rank 5. She was my latest rank 5. So yeah, love me some Quake. Alright, now let's talk about Blade. I've been playing Blade Unawakened for about 3 years now. Still don't regret the decision taking him rank 5. I feel like I'm saying this a lot, but he carried me through so much content early in the game. Act 6 variants, all that. He carried me. I know Blade isn't the most popular or strongest champion that he used to be, but still one of the top champions in the game. Still top 20 in my opinion, especially when you have that Ghost Rider synergy. Just the ability to just dominate villain opponents is just so valuable. Don't regret taking Blade up at all. Alright, no need to look at my 1, 2, and 3 stars because I don't feel like that's as important. So I'm just going to show you my 4, 5, and 6 stars just to give you guys an idea of what my account looks like. So here we go. All of my 4 stars. There we go. All the 4 stars. Now let's look at all my 5 stars. I already showed you guys my rank 5s. So I'm going to be scrolling kind of fast just to show you guys. And that's all my 5 stars. Now let's look at my 6 stars. Super sad 6-star roster, I know. It's not even the worst I've seen out there. I've seen way worse 6-star rosters than mine, but man, duped bit. Sig 40 Bishop, Sig 20 Hood, Sig 20 Juggernaut, just terrible. The only decent 6-star I have is Venom the Duck, and I need to learn how to play him because I'm not the best at him right now. So yeah, that's just my roster. Alright guys, now let's talk about my alliance. I'm currently a member of the Agent Platinum Alliance. It's a part of the AGT umbrella of alliances in this game. I think I'm not sure how many it is, but it's like 12 alliances in our alliance family. And I have to say, this is probably my favorite alliance I've ever been in. Most of the time, guys are on their job. Everybody moves in AQ. A lot of communication. We get things done. So, really love being in this alliance. And let's also talk about AQ and everything. Okay, so for AQ, actually AQ is going on right now. So for AQ, we do 6 days of map 6. And as far as Alliance War goes, we're really not too hardcore when it comes to about Alliance War. We're actually kind of chilled and laid back when it comes to that. See, we're only in the 12th tier of Alliance War. The season actually just ended today as of recording this video, and just to show you guys, we finished in Gold 3. Yeah, it doesn't show it anymore. But we finished in Gold 3. I think we could do better than that next season, but I'm not really too pressed about it. It's just Alliance War. Alliance War is really not worth the push for the effort that you have to put into it. So, not really too mad about that. But, yeah, that's all about my alliance. Loved it. Can't say any more about these guys. I love this alliance. I think, fellow YouTuber Ilex Skills is also a member of the AGT umbrella of alliances. So yeah, yeah, really love being in this alliance. Can't really say anything more about it. All right, now let's touch on the content I've done. So like I said, I've been playing this game for 3-4 years now. So I have quite a bit of content done. So let's take a look. Let's look at Special Quest first. So I have Realm of Legends 100%, Road to the Labyrinth 100%, Labyrinth of Legends 100%. Just last week, as of recording this video, I did my first Clear the Abyss. I did the easy path that Seaton did on his channel. Yeah, I got that done with about 4,000 units spent, so really not that bad. Alright, so now let's go to Event Quest. Let me go ahead and show it here. I have variants 2 through 4 completed 100% because those variants aren't that hard. Variant 2 being harder than variant 3 and variant 4, but still got to get variant 1 done. Variant 1 is by far the hardest of the bunch. Yeah, I'm really not in the mood to do it, but eventually I'm gonna get there, get to it, get it done. Once I have a more developed roster, 5 and 6 stars, I'll go in there to make it a little bit easier on myself. So now let's talk about the story quests I've done. So let's look. Got Act through Acts 1 through 5, 100%. Got those all done. And when it comes to Act 6, I have the Cavalier title. I got all of 6.1 100%, and I got 6.2. I got 6.2.1 through 6.2.4 100% right now. Currently working on this Mortal quest and this Champion quest. Those two quests are tough, so I'm really just gonna have to hit the arena, farm some units to get that done. Yeah, it's really hard content right there. But now that I have Quake, I think I can finally handle that global in 6.2.5. So yeah. And to take a look at 6.3, I did just a 1 clear through it just so I can get these rewards up here. Not really too focused on that right now. Right now I'm focused on finishing up the 100% of 6.2, then I'll move on to 100% 6.3. Probably take a break in between when I release 6.4 just to get that first clear done. So yeah, that's all the content I have done on my account. Alright, let's talk about my inventory real quick, just to show you guys what I have in here and talk about the important things. I have the 5-star generic awakening gem that they gave everybody on Christmas. Also, I have 2 mutant awakening gems, saving those for Namor and Omega. I have a mutant awakening gem for 6 stars. Not sure I'm going to use that on. I got that from the Abyss. I got to pull a decent 6-star first before I can even think about awakening gems. So, not even worried about that one. 2 mystic awakening gems. So, what I'm thinking is Claire, Dr. Doom. Probably Dr. Doom to bump up my prestige. My prestige is pretty low comparative to the top players in the game. So, I definitely want to get that up. And let's take a look at my rank up gems. So I have a 3 to 4 2015 tech, so I'm saving that for Hulkbuster because he's about to get buffed. I have a 3 to 4 mutant for anyone. I'm not going to talk about these lower level ones. And I have a 3 to 4 mystic that I can use on anyone. Also have a 3 to 4 cosmic 2015, 2016. So I already have Hyperion and Venom rank 4, so I'm probably going to wait to see if they buff anybody in this class to see who I'm going to use it on, so I'm just going to save it to see if there's any buffs. 2015, saving that one for Colossus. Colossus is a beast now, so I'm definitely saving that one for Colossus. The Mystic one, saving the Mystic 2015 one for Magic. Still don't have a Magic as a 4-star even, so who knows when I'm going to get that. And for skill, I kid you not, I've pulled at least 4 of these. 4. So what I've decided is I use 1 on Hawkeye, and I'm just going to save the other 2 and see who they're going to buff out of this class. It's coming. One of these guys are going to get buffed. Civil War, Black Panther, Daredevil. Daredevil came in number 2 in the poll with Hulkbuster, so he might get buffed. Who else might get buffed? Karnak, Falcon. It's a lot of bad 2015 skill champions. So one of these guys is bound to get buffed. So yeah, that's it. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed the tour of my account. I look forward to making more MCOC content in the future. The plan is to make a video a week, and once I hit 200 subs, I'm going to do a big crystal opening, or maybe before that, depending on how I'm feeling. So make sure you hit the like button if you like the video, sub if you want more content, follow me on the Twitter in the description. I'll answer all of you guys' questions on that Twitter. Just make sure you give your boy a follow, and always remember, keep it slim, baby.